What's up, everyone? It's your boy Mekel Kasanova. I'm coming at you with another video, and this is the first episode I decided to do this, and it's kind of inspired. If you guys want to know, it's really inspired by You Don't Know Jack. But this is the first episode of this or that, and what I'm going to start off with, and this is basically a video to give you advice on which you should buy, like either A or B. So hence this or that. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get this kicked off, and we're gonna start with Xbox One, the original, versus Xbox One S. So I have the original Xbox One Day One Edition. I got this back in 2013. The day it came out, I used to work for Microsoft, so I was able to get a free copy of this, a free one. So I still have my Xbox One Day One Edition controller. And I also have the Xbox One S. Now, pretty much the difference between the two. This one is significantly heavier in weight than the S is. So the S is basically the slimline model, the revision, and typically every 3 to 4 years, Sony and Microsoft have this need to revise their consoles. So what they did with this one, they took away a couple key features that are in this when they made this one. So you're losing the Connect capability if you go with this one. However, there is an adapter you can get, which is about $40, that way you can connect it. And the main reason they decided to do that is because of the fact that Microsoft is no longer focusing on the Connect. It didn't take off the way they wanted it to. It wasn't really a big hit back in 2010 when they first debuted it. It didn't really, kick off with the Xbox One. I mean, it's good, but it has its flaws. So they decided, you know what, we're just going to go with something else. So if you want to continue to use it, it's optional, but it's not mandatory. Like initially when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, it's mandatory. You need to have the Connect. You need to have online, always online, which is something I'm so glad they got rid of. But yeah, so they got rid of that with this one. So what happened was, if you want to go with this one, what are you getting? You're getting obviously a smaller hard drive. If you're going for the Day One Edition, or if you're just going for a general Xbox One, you're going to get a smaller hard drive, anywhere from 500 gigs to if you get the Elite model, or I think the Forza Special Edition one, the Forza 6 one. That one gives you about, I want to say like a terabyte of storage, or if you get the Elite, you get the hybrid hard drive. So those are good ones to get, and I recommend if you can get the Elite, go ahead and get it, because it was very limited edition. They no longer sell it, and you can't really find it anymore. I definitely say that was really, really worth it. So when I originally picked this one up, it was, as it says here, $4.99, and then when I picked this one up, this one was $3.99. So smaller hard drive, you're limited to 1080p. And a lot of the games, and this is just generally a problem with the Xbox One in general, is a lot of the games tend to run at 900p instead of 1080p. We'll get to that later. So this one's bulkier, less storage, as you can see what it comes with. 500 gig hard drive, I believe 1 year limited warranty, wireless. It does have AC wireless capability for 2.4 and 5 gigahertz bandwidths if you're trying to do it Wi-Fi. It does come with a headset, also the controller, Connect, and all the usual dongles, plus a 14-day trial of the Xbox Live. Now you can't actually get this anymore. This was very, very limited run, so Day One. Now if we're talking about this one came out back in August. And I'm not really a fan of the white color in general, but I do like the fact it's so much slimmer. It's really lightweight, and it now has a 4K capability. Now, are you going to be running games in 4K? No. it's gonna upscale the games from 1080 to 4, high res 4K. And some games do take advantage of that, especially ones that support HDR, like Forza Horizon 3, Rise of the Tomb Raider, Recore, Gears of War, and I believe Halo 5 does take advantage of it. I'm not too sure. I actually haven't tried. And truthfully, I've only played Halo 5 like twice. There've been so many other games for me to play, and I just haven't had time to get into it. But yeah, it does have a lot of capabilities I really do like. The best part of it is 4K Ultra HD streaming out of the box. So you do have to do a day one upgrade when you get this. It does have to update. But you're able to run Amazon Prime, YouTube, as well as Netflix in 4K, and it looks glorious. So some of the things it comes with, this is also this was a limited run too for the 2 terabyte model. So this one comes with 2 terabytes of storage. It's got 4K out of the box. You got the Xbox 360 compatibility, backwards compatibility. Actually, both of them do. But this is the first one that actually had it on the box to say it. Get the controller, the vertical stand. It has the HDMI cable built into it. A wireless capability, same thing, and then a 1-year limited warranty manufacturer. So this was definitely, in my opinion, a worthy upgrade. And the reason I got it is I knew it was going to be sold out everywhere, and I was lucky to get the last one of the limited edition run of the 2 terabyte model. Now they do have in stores, they've got the 500 gig model, they've got a 1 terabyte model, and the only way you're going to get a 2 terabyte model now is if you're going to go ahead and go with the Gears of War Special Edition model. And that one's 2 terabytes, which comes at $449, but I believe for this holiday season it's about $399 right now, which is basically what I paid for this. But the bonus of it is red, and it also comes with I believe it comes with Gears of War 4. So that is, if you want to get that, definitely I say cop that, because Gears of War 4 is amazing, and that's such a great deal. Now the improvements between this one and this one, as far as the controller goes, this has a controller that's updated to have the Bluetooth capability. So if you want to pair it to your PC, you want to pair it to like your NVIDIA Shield or any your phones for gaming, it definitely can do it with this. Plus it also has the updated part where you can just stick your 3.5 millimeter headphones directly into it. Whereas this one does not have that capability. You still have to use the Xbox One chat adapter, which can be a real pain. But it does have the volume functions that this one does not have natively. So the chat adapter, you can actually use a chat adapter on this one too if you want to. But it's mandatory on this if you want to use headphones. So that's the trade-off. Now, like I said, 4K streaming out of the box, 4K upscaling for gaming, 1080p at max, 900p gaming. So that's one of the bigger controversies with the Xbox system, is you do have people complaining about one having, the one only being able to, and most games, if it's not first party, they're typically going to be locked at 900p. So, if that really bothers you, I would say get the PlayStation 4. But honestly, for me, I'm a gamer. I don't really care how the game looks, as long as it plays good. And one of the benefits I will say that the Xbox One has over the PlayStation is just the fact that there's so much more people online. Like a lot of my friends, the bulk of my friends are on the PlayStation 4, are actually on the Xbox One, and not on the PlayStation 4. So, and the online play is definitely supported a whole lot better on the Xbox, just because they've refined it with years. It took Sony years to catch up with them. So, in my opinion, if you're going to play online, if you're debating between PlayStation and Xbox, then you really have to find out where your friends are and what type of games you want to play. Xbox One definitely has better exclusives right now. They're pumping out exclusives left and right. They have time release exclusives, like Tomb Raider was time released for a year up until it came out. The Anniversary Edition on the PlayStation 4. And don't be fooled in thinking it looks better on the PlayStation 4 versus this one. It does have some key features that make it look slightly better, but overall it's a very similar experience on either or, depending on what you go with. But yeah, if you're debating between this or that, I say get this over that. This over that. As I said, it really comes down to the fact that you got more storage, an improved controller. It's a lot lighter. It's more cool efficient. Like the fan, it cools itself a lot more efficiently than this one does. And then basically, if you got Amazon Prime and you got YouTube and you're using like Netflix and you got a 4K TV, get your money's worth by getting this one versus this. Plus, there's the HDR10, so HDR capability, the high dynamic range of improved look for your content. This one has. This one does not. So, in my analysis, what I think is a better buy, you're easily going to be able to find, not the day one, but the original Xbox One on Craigslist and stores, vastly marked down. Now, if you're looking for savings and deals and you just want an Xbox, you don't care about 1080 or 4K or 900p, then I would definitely say go with the original. You can easily find one from anywhere from $125 and up for the original model with a couple games, especially if you go on Craigslist. Just be careful, make sure you test it before you buy it. In stores like Best Buy, Target, they always have sales on them. So the original one is really easy to come by. Now, if you're looking for the bang for your buck and you got a 4K TV and you like 4K content, and you got, actually, here's another bonus, and if you got 4K Blu-rays, then you can't go wrong with this. This is definitely the one you want to go with, in my opinion. Definitely bang for your buck. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this show. This or that. This or that. This. Definitely. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I'm glad you were able to check it out. If you liked it, go ahead and give us a like button. Smash that subscribe button, because every time you do it, it helps us with this channel growing. And go ahead and post your comments below. As always, thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and pick this up. Go ahead and cop it. And we'll see you in the next one. Alright, deuces wild. This is your boy Mekel Kasanova. I'm signing out. As always, have a good one. #salute. See you later.